everyone. Welcome to Live Interactive English. This is Karen.
Hello, everybody. I'm Shane.
Today we're looking at day 2 of Shohei Ohtani, baseball star of the century. And the vocabulary words are reputation.
Reputation.
He has a reputation as an honest man. Really?
Yeah. Respectful.
Respectful.
Don't chat while the teacher is addressing the class. Be respectful.
Sorry. Thoughtful.
Thoughtful.
It was so thoughtful of you to bring me a gift. Where's my gift?
I forgot.
Where's my gift?
Forgot it. Recall.
Recall.
I've seen him before, but I don't recall his name.
Shohei Ohtani.
Oh.
Fulfill.
Fulfill.
She finally fulfilled her dream of becoming a doctor.
Congratulations. Her.
So we're talking about Shohei Ohtani.
That's right.
The baseball player of the century.
That's right. Amazing pitcher and an amazing hitter.
So a two-way player.
Well, the thing that's also really impressive about him is he's very humble, and respectful.
Not just that,
Well,
he's also tall and very handsome.
It looks like we're focusing on different things here.
Okay, sorry. That's a little too shallow. I'm sorry.
And he must be rich too, right?
That's right. Being so good.
But did you know going to America, he's going to be making less money than he actually was making in Japan?
Really?
Yeah, so he's actually taking a pay cut to go to play Major League Baseball in America.
So he's giving up a better salary to go to the States, to go to Major League Baseball.
Well, I think maybe for him, he's really trying to pursue his goals and try to achieve. I'm not sure what his goals are, but probably to become a world-famous baseball player or to play in America or something. So to him, the money's not really the important thing. Fulfilling his goal is more important.
And then maybe become more well-known worldwide,
And
right?
then he'll make more money. Yeah,
In the long run.
I think eventually he's going to be very super rich, and he's handsome, and he's nice. He's perfect.
He has a perfect life.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's learn more about the Shohei Ohtani.
Okay, enjoy.
Okay, enjoy.
Shohei Ohtani, baseball star of the century.
Tall, talented, and handsome, Ohtani is a natural star. But while Ohtani has the world at his feet, he has remained humble. Growing up in a small farm town north of Tokyo, Ohtani was far removed from the constant buzz of the capital. In Japan, he has the reputation of being polite, respectful, and thoughtful. His high school coach recalls a young man who always gave his best.
Welcome to Live Interactive English Magazine. Today's lesson is called Shohei Ohtani, baseball star of the century. Day 2. Hi everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. And yes, it's day 2 of our look at Shohei Ohtani, a Japanese baseball player who already set records in his home country of Japan. He did amazing things like hitting a ball into the roof of the Tokyo Dome. But his time of playing in Japan is behind him because he's heading out to MLB baseball, to American baseball. He'll be playing for the LA Angels. And we're learning that he is one of those amazingly rare players these days. He's a two-way player. He pitches and he hits, and he does both things extremely well.
He's a once-in-a-century talent. So he's basically the baseball player of the 21st century. He's the Babe Ruth of the 21st century.
That's right.
Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with our lesson for today. Tall, talented, and handsome. Teacher Jeff is awesome.
Hey,
no. The first line says tall, talented, and handsome. Ohtani is a natural star.
That makes more sense. But while Ohtani has the world at his feet, he has remained humble. So he's a very good-looking guy. Of course, he's got the world at his feet. That means he's sort of king of the world right now. He could do whatever he wants. But he's remained humble, unlike you. In other words, he's not proud. He's not walking around talking about how great he is. He's a simple guy. Growing up in a small farm town north of Tokyo, Ohtani was far removed from the constant buzz of the capital. So he's not a big city kid. He's a country kid. He's got family. He probably live on a farm. This is like a storybook, isn't it?
It actually sounds like the movie The Natural.
That's right.
with Robert Redford about
only-
like an amazing baseball talent. I believe he was also a two-way baseball talent in that movie as well. Anyways, in Japan, he has the reputation of being polite, respectful, and thoughtful. Here we're not talking about Robert Redford. We're still talking about Shohei Ohtani, though Robert Redford does have a very good reputation.
Let's not talk about him or Roy Hobbs. Let's talk about someone's reputation.
You don't like Robert Redford?
I like Robert Redford, but we're talking about
all right,
Shohei
Shohei
Ohtani and his reputation. Or your reputation, this noun basically means your public image or what people think of you. All right, it's based on your actions. It's based on your behavior. If you're a nice, friendly person who's always got a smile and a kind word for someone, you'll have a reputation as being a nice guy or a nice girl, a nice person. If you're always walking around in a bad mood, yelling at people, you'll have a reputation of being kind of angry and, difficult.
Being a jerk.
Being a jerk. There you go. It might not always be true, but this is kind of what people think of you based on what they've heard, what they've seen, what they've witnessed with their own eyes. For example, he has a reputation as an honest man. So that's good.
That's what people think of him.
Yeah.
For the most part, that's their opinion of this guy.
There you go.
That's a good reputation, by the way.
Yeah.
Also, it's good to be honest and also to be respectful.
Yes.
If you are a respectful person, you are full of respect. You're polite, you're mannerly, and you show respect to the people who deserve respect, like your teachers and your elders and people like that. Anyways, the word respectful is an adjective. Let's take a look at an example sentence. Don't chat while the teacher is addressing the class. Be respectful.
Okay, show respect to people. Another good thing to do, another good way to be, or a nice thing to have thought of as your reputation, is being a thoughtful person. Here's another adjective. We use it, yes, to talk about people and their behavior. If you're thoughtful, you're kind, you're considerate, you think of other people. You have lots of thoughts about other people. In other words, you think about them as much as you think about yourself. You're not a selfish person. You're kind. If you see someone is unhappy or upset, you'll try to brighten their day and cheer them up because you're always thinking of others. For example, it was so thoughtful of you to bring me a gift. What a kind and considerate thing to do.
Okay, we are running out of time here, so let's go ahead and wrap up this portion of our lesson. The next sentence says, his high school coach recalls a young man who always gave his best. Now here we've got another vocabulary word, the verb recall. This one's really easy, folks. If you recall something, you remember that thing. You bring that thing back to your mind, okay? So here the high school coach is remembering Shohei Ohtani when he was a young man who always gave his best. Now, let's take a look at an example sentence for the word recall. I've seen him before, but I don't recall his name. I don't remember his name. Anyways, what do we do next, Mark?
I don't recall, John.
Maybe we should just say, it's time for a break then.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
I don't remember what to do, seriously.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们在第一天的课文读到，大谷翔平是一位投球兼打击的二刀流选手。在他加入火腿斗士队的时期呢，他曾经投出时速165公里的球，还赢得全垒打大赛的冠军。那去年底，他已经跟洛杉矶天使队签约了，要转战美国职棒大联盟。好，大谷除了打球很有天分，那他长得又高又帅，个性又好，就算他非常成功，他也是保持得很谦虚。他从小是在东京北方的一个小农镇长大的。Jeff 老师说，这听起来有一点像那部电影《The Natural》天生好手的剧情。那是一部关于棒球，是由劳勃瑞福主演的电影。好，课文提到，在日本，大谷的名声非常好，大家都认为他很有礼貌，对人恭敬有礼，而且思虑周到。连他的高中教练回忆起这个年轻人啊，也说他总是会全力以赴。那我们先来看4个单字 ，reputation。Reputation 它是名词，表示名声、声望。Respectful 它表示恭敬有礼的、尊重人的，是当形容词。那刚刚老师在解释单字时提到 mannerly 也可以用来形容有礼貌的、客气的。好，至于 thoughtful 它表示思虑周详的、体贴周到的，意思就跟 considerate 差不多。Considerate 也可以用来形容体贴的、体谅的，或是考虑周到的。至于 recall recall 这个动词，它表示回忆、记起或者是回想起。好，另外文中的 have the world at one's feet 字面上的意思是让世界臣服于某人的脚下，那就是用来形容非常出名的、很成功的或是很受欢迎的，也可以指成功在望。接回到课文中。
Shohei Ohtani, baseball star of the century.
Many were surprised by Ohtani's decision to enter the MLB. He could have made much more money by remaining in Japan for a couple more years. However, a hefty salary is not what drives him. Though many other MLB teams made him attractive offers, Ohtani decided that joining the Angels was simply the best way to help him achieve his personal goals as a player.
So Ohtani didn't immediately make the jump to the big leagues in America, the MLB. But he's going to make that jump here pretty soon, right?
Yeah.
And he's going to make that sweet, sweet cash.
Well,
Good for him.
He will be, but actually if he'd stayed in Japan, his bank account might have done even better. He might have made more money, as we learn in the next
So you're
sentence.
telling me Ohtani's got a terrible agent.
Well, or he just gets paid a lot to play in Japan.
Or he's a nice guy.
Or he's a nice guy. Let's read on. It says, many were surprised by Ohtani's decision to enter the MLB. In other words, they were surprised by his decision to go to America to play baseball. It says he could have made much more money by remaining in Japan for a couple more years. Maybe he was in one of those contracts where you get paid more each year you're in it or something, so he actually walked away from a big paycheck. So it's obvious that money is not a big driver for him. It's not a big motivator for him. However, it says a hefty salary is not what drives him or what motivates him. Hefty meaning big. A big salary or lots of money is not his main goal.
There you go. He's not in it for that sweet, sweet cash. He could have made a lot more money by staying in Japan. I know it's strange.
Yeah.
In the big leagues, you can make a lot of money, but yeah, he could have made a lot more money by staying in Japan and by not going to the MLB.
So
but
why go?
He's not driven by money. Why does he go? Well, though many other MLB teams, I should say, made him attractive offers, Ohtani decided that joining the Angels was simply the best way to help him achieve his personal goals as a player. So it's not the money he wanted to develop as a player. He'll leave some money on the negotiating table so he becomes the player that he wants to be.
Well, good for him. And I guess the Angels, he feels, is a team that he can work with well. They have a good chance of winning some big prizes this year. So there you go. It's his decision. He's off to L.A. A lot of American baseball fans, of course, are very excited to see him, especially the ones that you might find living in the city of L.A. He'll be playing on their home team. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be back with more about Shohei Ohtani.
听到大谷要转战美国职棒大联盟，有不少人都觉得非常兴奋，可是也有不少人对这个决定感到很惊讶。毕竟他在日本多留个几年，就有可能可以赚到更多钱。不过他的动力并不是来自于丰厚的薪水。美国职棒大联盟有很多其他球队也有提供诱人的价码，那他之所以会决定加入天使队，是因为这是帮助他来完成个人目标的最佳途径。文中有一个补充单字是 hefty。Hefty 是形容可观的或是大量的。那刚刚 Mike 老师提到，对大谷来说，钱不是个很大的动力。老师用到 driver 跟 motivator 这两个名词，都可以用来指激发因素啊、动因或是驱动力。接回到课文中。
Shohei Ohtani, baseball star of the century.
While some feel that Ohtani will struggle to excel as both a pitcher and a hitter, others point to Ruth's success as proof of what a two-way player can become. As Ohtani says himself, I want to do both. I want to bat well. I want to pitch well. That's the desire I've always had. Baseball fans, in America, Japan, and everywhere, will no doubt be watching to see if that desire is fulfilled.
All right, folks, now we have to be realistic. It's really difficult to be both a great pitcher and a great hitter in the MLB. So yeah, while some feel that Ohtani will struggle to excel as both a pitcher and a hitter, because that's exceedingly difficult to do in the MLB, others point to Ruth's success as proof of what a two-way player can become. Remember, though, Ruth did this like 100 years ago, and the game has changed since then. So I'm wishing Ohtani luck, but he might want to pick one thing and get really super good at that instead of being this two-way player.
Well, he's had some thoughts about that, and let's read what he thinks. It says, as Ohtani says himself, I want to do both. I want to bat well, I want to pitch well. That's the desire I've always had. So it seems like he's very well motivated. He seems to understand it will be challenging. American baseball, of course, is very competitive compared to baseball around the world. But that's his desire. That's something he really, really wants to do. So it seems he's got good motivation to give it a shot.
Yeah, and he seems like he really means it based on what he's saying and based on his actions as well. Remember, he left a lot of money on the table there in Japan to come play in the MLB, and apparently he wants to remain a two-way threat. How about that? Anyways, baseball fans in America, Japan, and everywhere will no doubt be watching to see if that desire to be a two-way threat is fulfilled.
There you go. And of course, he wants to fulfill his desire. He wants to fulfill his goals. Fulfill, this verb basically means to reach a goal, to achieve what you've been trying to do, to get that goal, to get that prize that you've been going after. For example, she finally fulfilled her dream of becoming a doctor. She reached that goal. She achieved that level of success that she's been working hard on. Good for her. It's up to you to fulfill your goals. You can work hard at it, and hopefully with a little bit of work and a tiny bit of luck, you'll reach your goal.
Okay, folks. Okay, folks. That's the end of our article, but Mike and I, we're not through. Okay? Coming up next, we've got the What Do You Think question to ask and answer. Mike, what's your opinion of Shohei Ohtani?
Well, in my view, he is an exciting young player, and I look forward to watching how he gets on in America.
I couldn't have said it any better myself. What a guy this Shohei Ohtani is. Anyways, folks, with that, we're all through with our lesson, and it's time for us to say bye-bye.
Take care.
很多人觉得要当二刀流选手，要在投打这两方面都表现得很出色，会很辛苦。你只专精于某一方面是会比较轻松的。可是话说回来啦，贝比鲁斯他的成就就是最好的证明。大谷他自己也想要投打兼具，他说他一直想要的愿望就是打得好也投得好。那现在世界各地的球迷都在等着看他的愿望是否会实现。我们最后就来看单字 fulfill。fulfill 它是动词，表示达到、实现或者是满足什么什么，意思跟 achieve 很相近。至于补充单字 excel 它是当动词，表示表现出色或是突出。好了，那么以上是这些讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny。在今天的课程中，我们要介绍3个文法重点。第一个是方位加上 of 加上地方。第二个是句型 be far removed from 加上名词。第三个是句型 could have 加上过去分词。首先，我们来学习方位加 of 加地方，表示在某地的什么什么方。其中的方位可以用 north 北方、south 南方、east 东方、west 西方、northeast 东北方、northwest 西北方、southeast 东南方、southwest 西南方等等来表达。例如 They visited a small town north of the river. 他们去造访位于河流北方的一个小城镇。接下来我们来学习句型 be far removed from 加上名词，这表示距离什么什么非常远。句型中的 removed 是用来形容远离的，副词 far 则是用来强调距离非常远的。例如 The hotel is far removed from downtown. 那一间旅馆离市中心非常远。另外 be far removed from 也可以用来指跟什么截然不同，相去甚远。它跟 be very different from 的意思相同。例如 This movie adaptation is far removed from the novel. 这个电影改编跟小说差很多，相去甚远。 最后，我们来学习句型 could have 加上过去分词，用来表达对过去事情的推测，表示原本可以做某事，但没有做。那其他助动词像是 should、would、might 等等，也都有类似的用法，后面接完成式来表达本来应该怎么样，本来会怎么样，本来或许怎么样。例如 The accident could have been avoided. 这场意外原本可以避免发生的。再看个例句 The runner would have won the race if he hadn't tripped. 要是那名跑者没有被绊倒，他本来会赢的。以上是今天的重点整理，我们下次见喽 See you next time. Bye.
欢迎收看就爱讲英文，
我是悠悠，
我是季安。
我知道我有很多朋友当业务，尤其是保险业务，你知道业绩达不到的时候压力超大的。我们来讲这个好了。
好，压力大，对不对？大到快要怎样？
崩溃了。
崩溃，那就是 I'm stressed out。
I'm stressed out。
那这个 just 那个可以跟后面连在一起。I'm so stressed out。
Stressed out。
stressed out。
听到这个时候，你一定要关心一下，什么事情让你那么不开心？
怎么压力这么大呢？
什么让宝宝不开心？
对，你知道 what has got you feeling down？
What has got you feeling down？ 就是业绩达不到。
那我们来讲一下这个业绩哈，业绩呢，英文叫做 sales quota。业绩的量扩大了哈，我们就说扩大。
好好记
对，但是不要说 sales 扩大哈，这样不好听，念好一点哦 ，sales quota。Sales
quota。
quota。好，那达标达到这个业绩呢，达到我们英文用 meet 这个字，所以呢 meet the sales quota。Meet
the sales quota。
那达不到嘞，can't meet the sales quota。Can't
meet the sales quota。就只能请他们撑着点，努力一点，就不会搞砸。
撑着点啊，撑好哈。这个英文呢叫做 hang in there。
就像这样吗？
就是这个样子，刚刚好 hang in there。字面上的意思就是挂在那边，你就继续挂在 hang in there。对，那不要这个搞砸了哈，搞砸就 screw up。好了，不要 hang 了，这样很像猴子，有点
OK，
没盖喝款。搞砸就 screw up。
screw up。
如果一件事情你做得很糟糕，就整个规个拢不海去啊。I think I screwed up。
I think I screwed up。 I think I screwed up。
You screwed up what？
我们要拍的那个 live action， 我把你写的东西 delete 掉了。
好吧，那我等一下赶快写。我们先看一下 live action。You okay?
I'm so stressed out.
What has got you feeling down?
I can't meet my sales quota this month.
Hang in there. There are a few days before the end of the month. I'm sure you'll be fine.
I hope I don't screw up.
Trust me, you won't.